Whoa! I'm gonna be so honest, I was ready to start the stream like 3 minutes ago, but I just wanted to listen to the music. Anyway, hi everybody! It's another Smash Bros. Sunday, I guess. I feel like this is becoming a trend. Yeah, today we got another CPU tournament. Another great opportunity to gamble your points away. Let's get over there. Turn this music off. Get rid of that. I don't need that. Here we go. Soon we're gonna blur the lines and do CPU art streams. I honestly, one of the times I did this, I thought about drawing whoever won a tournament, but I didn't have the energy for it. Anyway, where's my controller? Oh, here we go. So, as usual, let's start with a little, I guess a little practice match. Feel free to shout out whoever you want to see. We'll do this just to check like the audio and the video and everything, make sure everything's working. Only one person votes for character, they win, they get free art. I'll consider it for the future, maybe. You have a suggestion? Who do you want to see? Go to Me Gunner? Okay. What are you seeing in Me Gunner? What do you want? We got lots of options. You could put Samus. See the top guy? Yeah, what's up with the top guy? You like that guy? You think he's cool? Put him in? Okay. Who else should we put in? Who do I want to see? I was thinking, I think recently when we do these, I put in whoever's like in the chapter I'm writing. But we're having a lot of characters. He's voicing John Egbert in the new Homestuck show? Don't say that. I don't need to think about that. Ice Climbers? Let's go. Let's do a couple more, too. I want to see a couple more characters. Who do I want to see? Who is in this tournament? Let's avoid people in the tournament. Let's see, I want to see Kirby. I feel like I haven't seen Kirby in 1,000 years. And one more. Somebody give me one more. We'll have a, free-for-all. 4 people. Ganondorf? That's a good one. I haven't seen Ganondorf in a while either. We got like 3 light characters and then Mr. Heavy. Alright. Here's our test match. Let's go. So I hope everybody has been having a good day, good week. Hello, hello. I woke up well, I didn't wake up this morning, it was yesterday, and my audio on my laptop was not working. And I was like, okay, well, maybe it'll work tomorrow. Because sometimes, you know, you might have weird audio issues, like, oh, it's not working in one speaker, or whatever, and then next time you turn on the computer, it's fine. Like, whatever. But this morning it still wasn't working, so I was like, okay, I should fix this, or see if it's permanent. So I go through all my audio settings. Nothing is disabled. All of my drivers are up to date. I had to uninstall all of my audio things and then restart the computer and hope that it all installed again. And thankfully it did. And now my audio works again. I don't understand audio drivers, they just don't work sometimes. Oh my god, that was brutal. Literally just got back from a funeral, so I'm glad you're already streaming. It'll help the mood. Oh my god. Welcome back from funeral. Glad it wasn't you, I guess. I don't know what else to say. And then, just when I started stream, I had the Miitopia music going. And, my cat walked in, and she would look so baffled, because I had the music pretty loud. Much louder than she's used to, and she looked so baffled just standing there, looking between me and, like, the speaker. Like, she didn't know what she wanted to do here, and then she walked out. She didn't want to hang out. My foolproof audio solutions to load up Pokemon Emerald. For some reason, it always gets it working again. Good to know. I mean, we got Kirby and Ice Climbers left. That's crazy. Yeah, he wasn't even put at 300% this time, and he still got clobbered. The best dancing game is a fly? That's just like Earthbound. There we go. We're not gonna let the next one play out. Kirby wins! Big win for Kirby fans. Oh, I don't want to see Moray Towers, I gotta get out of here. Let's start the tournament. Kirby wins. Dude, Kirby got kills on everybody. Ganondorf got 1 kill on Sans. Ice Climbers exclusively targeted Kirby and only got killed by Kirby. This is interesting. One thing we don't get with the 1v1s is we don't get to see weird stats like that. But, anyway. Let's introduce our fighters for today. Let's start with these 4, because I always get lost trying to find these things. You finally unlock Cataquack in Mario Kart? Let's go. I'm so happy for you. I don't think I have Cataquack yet. Anyway, who do we have first? First we have Captain Falcon. Guy who's always going at 200%. We love that guy. Speaking of 200%, he has a 10% penalty. We have a few of them this bracket. Second up, we got the second video game on the Switch too, Donkey Kong. Next, we got our favorite round boy. Just got a remake announced, a remaster, Pac-man. On the other side, guy who hasn't had a game in like 10 years, Fox. Who do we got? Then we got just Guy. It's just Luigi. I don't have anything to say about him. He's just regular Guy. And then we got Incineroar. He's also got a 10%. And then we got our DLC fighter for this bracket, Min. And then finally, we got our little wild card here. We got Wendy Okupa, who also has a 10%. So this is our roster today. I don't know what I was thinking when I made this bracket. For reference, I made these brackets like 5 years ago. Maybe more than that, maybe 6 years ago. And somehow we ended up with 4 64 characters. And then the others are from Smash 4 and Ultimate. I don't know how that happened, but it happened, we're here, we're living with it. Personally, I think we got some pretty even support from the Discord. We've seen the DLC curse in these brackets, and also with the For Fun tournament we did the other week, where DLC characters just can't stop winning. But I think Min is one of the less consistent ones. She's kind of normal compared to all these guys with like meters and stuff. So I do think a lot of these characters have a chance. I also think Wendy might be a dark horse here, because the AI for the Koopalings is like stupid strong for some reason. DLC curses no more, not if I have anything to say about it. Alright. I believe you. As much as I would love to see Min win, just as an ARMS fan, I really want the DLC curse to die. We've done 6 brackets, and only 2 winners have not been DLC, and I really want to see more. But with that, let's start the first match. We got 2 veterans from 64, Captain Falcon versus Donkey Kong. Falcon with the 10% for this first set. Let me put in the prediction before I forget. Let's start the gambling, everybody. Captain Falcon and Donkey Kong. That's true. DK does have the power of Pauline, who's probably cheering for him. Captain Falcon is a guy that has existed on memes and Smash alone for like 20 years. That's pretty powerful if you ask me. So, this might be an even matchup, believe it or not. I guess we're gonna find out. I honestly, I don't know. I'm trying to remember how these characters perform their AI, but I don't know. Let's find out. Oh my god, we're at Fire Emblem. Okay. The ghosts of the last bracket we did are haunting us. Alright. Starting off pretty even, I say, as Captain Falcon gets a kill. Okay. This is a walk-off stage, so this first stage is probably gonna go by pretty fast. It's really just a matter of who gets a throw. Who gets a grab at the side of the stage. Hi, Rhea. Yeah, true. We got Rhea, TSATH, and Flame here. They're hanging out. No, I'm thinking of Fire Emblem. I'm thinking of Three Houses. I've played Fire Emblem Warriors lately. And I've been thinking of starting Three Hopes, but... Oh. Okay. Big news. He didn't need that, but he's just styling on him, maybe. Oh, DK might even it out here. If he could just stay on the left side of Captain Falcon. Oh, oh, it might be over. Oh, okay. Oh. And Captain Falcon takes the first match. Evil voice in the back of my head tell me to play Fire Emblem someday. I wouldn't even recommend it. I would recommend... I don't know if you've played a strategy RPG. I would recommend trying to play like a free one. play like a ROM of maybe a Game Boy one or something. See if you like the general gameplay. I don't know, like if you like medieval shit, you might like Fire Emblem. Yeah, this is another Fire Emblem stage, you're right! I really love Three Hopes, but it feels like no one else did. I don't know, I'm a Three Houses fan. I don't really know much about Three Hopes. I'll probably end up playing it soon enough, though. I wanted to... Oh my god, that was a big hit. Knocked Captain Falcon out of his final smash. The only Fire Emblem games they made were Three Houses and Engage. True. You're right. I think Tharja's pretty. Will that make me like the game? Yeah. Yeah, that kinda. She comes in kinda late in Awakening, but... that might work out. They made her again in, Fates, too, so... Okay. That was DK with the 3-stock, right? He just got a 3-stock right there. Okay, I gotta write that down. I don't have a Twitch account, I can't talk in chat. That's okay, you can talk on Discord. I'll see it, I'm looking at it. Okay, now we're off Fire Emblem. We're on Zelda, that's kind of the same thing, but that's okay. But yes, you get making Byleth your friend is kind of the reason I want to play Three Hopes, TBH. Let me write this down here. Here we go. Okay, DK is about to get 3-stocked back. I don't know what to do if that happens. I don't know if I'm ready for that. Ooh, he missed the final smash. That might be it. That might... You saw him, like, lamenting it there. He was upset. He just sat there for a second. Ooh. The perfect parry, but Falcon has his final smash now. This could be it. He missed the recovery! He misjudged it! Lost his final smash, lost the 3-stock. DK still not in a good position, but he could just doing his, like, his up. Move. He's trying. He's holding on pretty well. Oh, this might be it. Oh, he got it back. Dude, when you're at 200%, that's oh, it's done. Now that is a Captain Falcon win right there. Congratulations to the Falcon believers. DK did a pretty good job there, though. I'm so proud of him. Captain Falcon won that, even though he started at 10%. So, that's how you know we're watching out for this guy. But don't worry about Donkey Kong. He has a chance to win it all if he can claw his way out of the loser's bracket. So don't worry. Did some crazy shit happen? Wait, run it back. I need to see it. Alright, next match. We got Pac-Man versus Fox. Now here's some crazy guys. Now I think Pac-Man's biggest strength is in like free-for-alls, because he has a lot of ranged options. He has options that let opponents take care of each other for him. Like, if he puts the fire hydrant down, someone else can use that as a kill. He can just kind of camp. But in 1v1, that is a little more scary for him. The thing with the pack is that he's back. That's right. You're right. And then we have Fox. Like, Fox was kind of the shit in Melee. That's the meme, right? 1v1, Fox only, Final Destination, no items. But I don't know, I don't think he really carries that anymore in the modern games. But he might carry it enough to clobber Pac-Man, right? He might beat him up. Let's find out, though. You want to pick up Repack 2 and have that be the first, but also that talking skin you get for having Repack 1 is very tempting. True. I mean, the first game is very good. I would recommend playing it. Alright, so we're on, what, Windy Hill, I think? They are trading blows. They're pretty even so far. Fox is faster, but Pac-Man is kind of schmoovin' on him. Until that, it's always when I say something that a KO happens. I am here. Welcome! You are just in time for the second match. The second match of many. Oh! Pac-Man almost got him. Oh, he's going through his items. He's looking for the perfect item to throw. Pac-Man with the throw. Didn't quite kill. Oh, but this will. This will definitely kill if he hits him. He missed! Oh no! Oh, okay, Fox misses too. It's not too bad then. When did you change your profile picture is the biggest news of 2025? I think I changed it a few weeks ago. I've been meaning to change it to something actually relevant to the stream instead of Sans Undertale, but I finally did it recently, yeah. Still think about how Sakurai said if he was forced to use the Ghostly Adventure design, he wasn't gonna add Pac-Man. That's awesome. Can you imagine the alternate universe where we had like a different design for Pac-Man in Smash. Dude, Pac-Man loves to go through his items. And he loves to whiff throwing them. Okay, Pac-Man in with a slight lead, but it'd be very easy for Fox to even that out. Ooh, the end lag on his side B definitely put him in a bad spot there. Fox didn't need to do that. I think Pac-Man failed that recovery and was dead anyways, but he just wanted to style on him, I guess. But now we are pretty much even last stock for both of them. This is anybody's game here. Oh my god, he can't hit this. Oh, he hit it though. He actually did hit it, never mind. And so that's a match for Pac-Man. And now we are on Brinstar. This stage is always like so threatening to me. Like this was one of the scariest stages to play on in the first couple Smash games because of the rising lava, but I always forget this stage is nothing if you turn off hazards, if there's no lava coming up. The characters seem to have the ultimate goal of proving you wrong. Yeah. It's just the same as when I write. They always do something that I don't want them to do. I call it the commentator's curse. I'll just reload. There we go. Alright, Fox with the final smash. He hits it, just barely. That's gonna be a stock. I honestly wouldn't have expected these two to be so evenly matched. Ooh, he catches his own projectile to throw it again. Didn't hit the second time, but pretty good combo from Pac-Man there. Ooh, perfect down smash. Oh, will this one work? Okay, he hits it. He hits it at least once, at least twice. 3 times. Not a stock. Except... oh, no, we're good. Fox's recovery options are too strong. If that was like any other character, that would have been the end of the game. But Fox is just built different. Ooh, Fox holds on to his final smash and still gets a stock. Can he use it before it runs out, though? Taking his time getting up? Alright, he loses it. This is not looking good for him. I didn't know Pac-Man's up special reacted like that. I didn't know he could hit people on ledges. That's crazy. I just realized I have a Switch 2 and can run this game well now. Much to think about. Yeah, it's like different. It's crazy. And Pac-Man takes it. I think the craziest thing about this game on Switch 2 is that the alternate costumes load immediately. You don't have to sit and stare at a blank screen for like 10 seconds. Nobody was rooting for Fox. It's messed up. You guys hate Fox. You hate Star Fox. That's why he's dead. Okay. Pac-Man with the 2-0. Very impressive. He will be moving on to fight Captain Falcon, while Fox is going to have to hang out in loser's bracket. But he has a chance. He has a chance to come back. Don't worry. Don't worry for the Fox fans. He has a chance to come back. This is double elimination, so everybody, as long as they don't lose in loser's bracket, they got a second chance. Anyway, Luigi versus Incineroar. Incineroar with the 10% as well, but clearly that doesn't matter if Captain Falcon has any indication. Now, Incineroar is a character who I find his biggest weakness is his own moveset. He dies a lot to his up special. Yeah, that's kind of the big one. He hits hard, but he also dies fast. Meanwhile, Luigi's a little more neutral. Luigi kinda sauces on people. We saw last time in the Ganondorf match. Yeah, this is, we could see Luigi sauce on a new person. Let's just start the match. Yeah, Incineroar does dominate the Pokemon competitive scene. But will that carry over to Smash? That's a very different video game. I don't think I ever realized how weird his proportions are compared to other characters. He looks so spindly. The footstool preventing Luigi from getting back? Oh, Incineroar's playing dirty. Incineroar not beneath, or sorry, not above, using dirty tactics to win. Very, very typical of a heel. Ooh, Luigi with like the little hit. Get him out of here. Oh, ledge games, we love to see it. Ooh, and that's that. We all expected to see that happen eventually. That's all you have to do. You just have to like poke Incineroar enough by the ledge, and eventually he will just take care of himself. Okay, Luigi at the disadvantage here. Incineroar's kind of going crazy. Oh, Luigi spot dodge. The thing about Incineroar is, because his own weakness is his recovery, he can just kind of die at any percent. So honestly, this is pretty even. Luigi just kind of has to throw him far enough, and he can take care of the rest. I wonder if any of the fighters didn't want to be invited? There's probably a couple. Ooh. You see Incineroar, like, calmly walk away from that? Oh my gosh. I forgot this one's active, but it's okay. I like the Great Temple. Great Bay Temple or whatever it's called. Ooh, Incineroar. If this was melee, that would have been an easy stock gone. Incineroar, I forgot this is an interaction in this game. Certain characters lose percent. Or I guess gain percent when they're in the water, and Incineroar is one of those characters. So he could rack up a ton of damage on this stage. I think that's, I think only a couple characters do that. I think it's just like the fire-type Pokemon and Sonic, maybe? I'm not sure if there's anybody else who's like that. Very small interaction that usually wouldn't mean much in a game, but it could do something here. Oh yeah, Inkling too, yeah, that one as well. It's like 5 characters. Ooh! Perfect time to knock him out, get him rid of his final smash meter. Okay, we love the turtle. Ooh, just perfectly dodged that. You don't see Luigi's final smash get dodged too often. It's fun. I was literally about to say, Luigi kind of has the advantage on the final smash here, because it's an AoE instead of a straight line, but Incineroar has got it downloaded. He knows how to dodge that. Oh, Luigi's going for it again. And he misses. Gets hit by the moonsault, or whatever this is called. Ooh. Oh, that's a win. That felt really fast. Okay. Yeah, Incineroar has the potential to be the big bad of this bracket. He could be what breaks the DLC curse, but it does still ring true that it's all the new characters that are winning, so we kind of break the curse, but we still got some demons to squash. All right, that's a 2-0 for Mr. Incineroar. Once again, the character with the plus 10% wins anyways, so maybe I should have thought about that better. Oh wait, I did this differently. I was getting ahead of myself. There we go. Luigi still has a chance to come back though. Don't count that guy out. Okay, next up, we've got a match I'm sure some of us have been waiting for, eagerly. Our DLC character, Min versus Wendy, who also has 10%, yeah. So this is a mysterious one. As I mentioned earlier, the DLC characters are just cracked. But so are the Bowser Jr. alts. And I swear it's just the alts and not Bowser Jr. I swear they have, like, different AIs. It's crazy. So this will either be very lopsided or very even, I think. I don't think we're gonna get any, like, halfway between that. We're gonna find out very quickly, if one of these is just better than the other. Start. Why does Wendy have a bounty? What did she do? Crimes. What didn't she do? Can't remember if we've seen... Have we seen, like, the Bowser Jr. alts in this tournament yet? Hold on. I gotta look at the other brackets. I think we've seen one. I think we've seen, like, Bowser Jr. themselves. I gotta get my spreadsheet. Please load. You can do it! I haven't seen Min in Smash since she was released. I like putting her in CPU matches. She's fun. Hold on. I'm seeing if I've seen Bowser Jr. before. I mean, we know that no Bowser Jr. alt has won a bracket because we have DLC characters. Okay, yeah, we did have Bowser Jr. before. And I got clobbered by, Ice Climbers and Terry Bogard. That tracks, so... Not the greatest reputation against DLC, but... Maybe Min will be different. I like Min in Smash a lot. I don't play as her, though, because I don't really care for the long-range camp game. I want to get in there and hit things. But the AI is a different story. They probably know how to use that. Dude, why do we got the girls fighting? Why is it the only girls in the bracket? We're pit against each other. This is messed up. Ooh! Min just died for no reason. Now, last time we saw this stage, this was the one where Ganondorf died from, walking off from embarrassment. So, it kind of looks like that's happening again. I don't think the CPUs know what the interactions are with these clouds, which is really weird to me. What happened again? Uh-oh. Dude, this stage is evil. I have to turn it off. Oh no! Okay, Wendy actually saved her there. Okay, that's not a 3-stock. That's good. Oh no. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's a, it's kind of like the same as like a grappling hook, where it has to hit the ledge for the recovery to work. This stage will be a little better for her, though, I think. Wendy does have the home field advantage here, but maybe Min can pop off. Huge shout out to the one guy who bet on Wendy, true. I was hoping nobody would bet on Wendy. I wanted Wendy to, like, take it all and make everybody mad and scared. I thought it'd be really funny, because I know what the Koopalings are capable of in this game. I am painfully aware of how good their win rate is. And I think it's so funny. For reference, because I'm sure nobody here runs CPU matches like I do. And, like, tracks the stats. Is like 5 characters in this game who have above a 60% win rate across every match I've done. And I think there's 2 Koopalings in there. I do all the Koopalings separate. I treat them like separate characters, and I track them all differently, and like 2 of them are above 60. You know, sometimes all we can hope for is to not get 3 stops, because I think that's the worst. I think that's the most embarrassing thing that could happen to a character. Yeah, this seems like a pretty clear win for Wendy. Wendy will be the one to break the DLC curse, and nobody is gonna be happy about it. She was like schmoovin'? Oh my gosh. She's taunting Min. She knows she has this. Wendy's movements are like so calm and calculated. She has the match in her control. Okay. Min's looking rough, but if she can hit this final smash, that's a big chunk of damage. Okay. If she hit it the opposite way, that would have killed, but... unfortunately, we are not that lucky. Oh, I forgot this final smash works like this. This might be unfortunate. Yeah. Almost! That's a Wendy win. Watch out for Wendy. That's all I'm saying. That was a really close comeback, though. I'm proud. I've been wondering, how much do you read up on each character while writing them? So, I have a notes document. When the characters were announced, and for any, like, veterans I don't know much about, I looked them up, and then I have a notes document where I wrote a bunch of stuff down for, like, the tropes I wanted to use for them. Because some characters, I like, don't follow them at all. I'm sure people who know the characters will, know that. Because more so, I want characters to feel fun and different from each other than to be accurate in some cases. Like, I do that with Fire Emblem. Because we have, like, 9 Fire Emblem characters, and half of them are, like, similar enough. Dude, like, Chrom, Marth, Roy, Ike... I gotta make them different. But, so I have, like, a document, and then whenever... I don't usually look up characters anymore. I just kinda roll with it. But in the past, like, I've gone through, like, wiki pages. I'm lucky enough that I know most of these characters because I've played a lot of these games. Or I have friends that have played them, and I ask them. I have a few, characters where I've asked people, hey, what's this character like? Can you tell me how to write them? And then they give me a blurb about some fun facts. Alright. No more percentages. Everybody's on a clean slate now. Captain Falcon and Pac-Man. Now, Captain Falcon, as we saw, he's kind of scary. But Pac-Man is kind of schnasty with it. He's kind of crazy. He's kind of silly. I think the one thing that could get past Captain Falcon is a silly guy. I once played online. I was playing Yoshi, and I got matched up with somebody playing Captain Falcon, and you could tell they were, like, sweating. This was a player who was trying so hard to maybe, like, get a cool clip of, like, destroying me as fast as possible. And I was just there, like, trying to get the achievements in this game by playing, like, 50 different characters online or whatever. So, as Yoshi, I just kind of rolled around and dodged them. And then after I took one stock, I just SD'd and ended the match because I didn't care anymore. So yeah, I think Pac-Man has the capability to do what I did to that Falcon player. And just, like, roll around and have fun, while Captain Falcon is trying to get a cool clip to post on Twitter or whatever. Anyway, let's play. We are in the first match of the winner's bracket semifinals. We got Pokemon Stadium. Basically just small battlefield, but it's okay. I wish that there was a way to turn on hazards for certain stages. I think having the Pokemon Stadium transformations would be fun. But there's just too many hazards in this game that suck. Oh, big hit. He trapped Pac-Man with his own fire hydrant. Oh, that was bad. That was a nasty one. Just barely into the blast zone. That didn't kill? Okay. Some of these final smashes are kind of rough on the damage department, but it's okay. Pac-Man has a disadvantage here, but maybe he could pull out something crazy. Pac-Man playing it a little more careful now. He's doing a lot of spot dodges and stuff. Keeping his distance. Ooh, that's it. The first match goes to Captain Falcon. Yeah, hazard toggle that would let you choose which hazards to take off. Like the Wily Castle one, that's a big one, yeah. Captain Falcon heard that if he beats Pac-Man, they're gonna turn Pac-Man World 2 repack into F-Zero repack. That's what he heard. We don't know if that's true or not, but he is fighting with that in mind. Ooh, almost. That was almost a KO. And instead he got knocked out himself. Pac-Man's going kind of crazy on the ledge here with the hydrant. Captain Falcon tried to shield that. If he just kept going to the right, he wouldn't have gotten hit. He thought he could take it. He stood in the line of fire and he stretched out his arms. He was like, hit me. You won't. And then he did. I don't know what he was expecting there. But he is in the lead, so he might be cooking. He might actually have everything planned out. Oh, that wasn't a kill. That's so rough. Oh, Pac-Man too distracted with finding some fruit. He got knocked out. Unfortunate. Pac-Man goes down to loser's bracket. While Captain Falcon moves on to winners finals. Namco told Pac-Man he had to throw to make the evil Pac-Man in the Metroidvania look cooler than him. True. Who do we got? We got Incineroar. Where's that guy? There he is. And then we got... These are like two heels up against each other. Let's be real here. Incineroar's gonna have to turn, become the hero that we need. Because I have to imagine, I know the Koopalings have fans, but I don't know if there are any of them here. I don't know if there's anyone here that that likes the Koopalings more than the characters we have going here. Alright, prediction is going. I personally, I mean, I'm an Incineroar fan, I'll be real. I like Incineroar in general. He's a funny little guy. I would not mind if Incineroar won the bracket. I would be kind of mad if Wendy won, but it'd be funny. It'd be funny to write about that, I'll be real. I don't think anybody is happy if Wendy wins, but, pick your best, pick your favorite guy, and let's see what happens. These are two guys that, that just want to play dirty and make people have a bad time. Although in Incineroar, it's all in the name of, like, show business, right? Ooh, off the top. That's kind of rare in this stage. Or just, like, rare in general, I guess. Incineroar's sitting real pretty. He might be the Koopaling killer. rough. Ooh, another off the top. Maybe it's not that rare on this stage. You know, this is a walk-off stage, but you have to break through the walls to kill somebody. So it's not as bad as other walk-off stages. Oh, Incineroar taking a little nap there. Weighing his options before he gets up. Not quite. A good try, but... Wendy's taking this a little more seriously than she took Min. She's playing a lot more aggressively. Alright, she's getting some damage on the board. I think it would have been better if she saved that, but that's just how things are sometimes. Ooh, close. And that's it. That's definitely the match. Alright, first match to Incineroar. So here we are. This is the Unova Pokemon League, I think. Incineroar with the home field advantage. Easy stock right at the start. It may not be his region, but this is still home to him. Yo, they got Shaman. I've like never seen this stage. I'll be so real. I turned it on today, actually. We haven't seen it in this tournament. Because I was like, oh, I guess there'd be no hazards, so it might be okay. I didn't know Shaman was in this one. That's awesome. And Wendy's feeling the heat. She knows that she's very close to being sent to loser's bracket. Which, even though she's not out of the tournament, that's still a pretty tough hill to climb back up. Ooh, and that's that. The Incineroar sweep. Alright, lots of 2-0s, for this bracket. Alright, so next, we're gonna move on to winners finals. Let's see who gets, a fun little spot. Who gets to sit and chill while everybody else fights for their life? Incineroar. I like forgot who won for a second. Alright. We got a... Oh wait, there's a thing. Get out of here. Falcon versus Incineroar. These are two heavy hitters. I think Falcon has a bit of a speed advantage. And his recovery is probably a little better. But I think Incineroar has some more hard-hitting options. Yeah, it was quick. The Incineroar just destroyed Wendy. I've literally forgotten what the first stage was. The second was Unova Pokemon League. Was it Pokemon Stadium, the first one? No. I don't know. But Unova Pokemon League without hazards is basically just Battlefield. Incineroar was just chillin'. Oh no, the first one was the King of Fighters stage. I remember. Yeah, Incineroar just kind of killed it. He's kind of crazy. Yeah, I feel like these are two kind of even guys. I'm thinking Incineroar has a little bit of an advantage, just in terms of raw power. But maybe Captain Falcon's speed will give him an edge. Let's go. Winners finals. Whoever wins this gets put into the bracket finals. Okay, Saffron City, we got another beautiful home field advantage for Incineroar. I don't know if he's ever been to Saffron City, but although that said, I think this is a bad stage for his recovery, but we'll see. Yeah, they keep giving the cat the home field. I was thinking during the last match, it's weird that they didn't add a new Pokemon stage in this game when they added Incineroar. But I guess there's already like 10 Pokemon stages. I would have liked to seen a Lola stage though. I think it would have been cool. Ooh, yeah. The recovery fail. Incineroar's biggest weakness. Should we give this Po-Town? That would be a cool one, actually. Incineroar playing with fire. Ooh, this might be rough. I went really far. He's hanging on though. He's got a final smash. If he can activate this, that's at least one stock. He doesn't get 3 stock, which is the dream. Okay, safe from the 3 stock embarrassment. And Incineroar can't have that. He has to have it. He has to have it look like a close match. He's gotta get the crowd cheering and or booing him. Ooh, first match to Captain Falcon. Here we are in Gamer! This is always a funny stage without the hazards, because it's just dark. That's it, just dark. Gotta go, hope the matches go well. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, trading blows. Nothing too crazy. Ooh, he got Incineroar with the revenge. Gets a little power boost there. But it doesn't matter because Captain Falcon knocked him off anyways. It looks like Falcon's extra speed over Incineroar is giving him a pretty good edge. Okay, now they're even. Incineroar does not want to go down so easily. Both get their final smash at the same time. Now who can let it off first? Ooh, from across the stage! He still hit him. That might be a stock? Okay. Incineroar in the lead. In the lead, and Captain Falcon's final smash was taken away from him. So Incineroar's sitting pretty well, even though they're even again. Incineroar's doing his best not to let his work go to waste. Okay! Bringing it to match 3. We got the Halibird, the Kirby stage. I don't know who this benefits. I think Incineroar's recovery. I think he's gonna get a little scared on this one. I'm predicting at least 1 SD, but that doesn't mean he's out. He's still got a chance. Even if he's gone up to 85% already. Uh-oh. Oh, I forgot. What? I was gonna say, I forgot they could go through the stage. But he didn't go high enough to make it to safe ground, and he went back through. Okay. Awful, no good stage for Incineroar. But Captain Falcon fell, it's fine. Uh-oh. Okay. Saved himself from an embarrassing fate of failing his recovery, probably. But if Captain Falcon gets this off... Ooh. That's a stock. That's... Incineroar now at a very clear disadvantage, unless he can even this out very quickly. Technically, it's still anyone's game. Incineroar's closer to his final smash, but he dies and doesn't get to use it, so it's okay. The cat's one weakness, car doing 60 miles an hour on a public street, that's right. It's always been like that. That's any animal's biggest weakness. Nobody saw this one coming. People were too excited for Incineroar. But it's alright. Incineroar does have a chance to come back. Where do we put him? It's down. He has a chance for a rematch. All he has to do is beat whoever makes it through the loser's bracket. So now with that, let's move on to the loser's bracket. Actually, should I like go to the bathroom? I feel like I should go to the bathroom. I'm gonna take a piss break. Everybody, get ready get a drink. Get up. Hold on, we need some text. I gotta put something on the screen so everybody knows. Everybody knows about kissing. Why is this text, like, invisible? Why did I do this? What did I do here? Why is it black? Oh. I turned the capacitor down. Here we go. Hold on. There we go. Everybody will see this. Okay. Everybody go to the bathroom. Get a snack. Get some water. I'll run a ad just for fun. Just to disable pre-rolls. We'll come back in like 3 minutes, okay? Let's go. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, it's almost over. Okay, it's over. We're good. I got some candy to keep me energized and excited. Anyway. Halfway through this bracket, we are now moving on to the loser's bracket. Anyone who loses this, they lose their matches. They are eliminated. While whoever wins gets a chance to make it into finals. So here is our first match. We got the two 64 veterans, Donkey Kong and Fox. DK, Donkey Kong. Alright. Now here's the thing. This is pretty obvious. DK is the stronger one. Fox is the faster one. It's just a matter of, is strength or speed going to be more important here? And it is entirely based on how they play. I think, as we saw with Captain Falcon and Incineroar, speed is pretty helpful. So I think Fox has a bit of an edge here. But I could definitely see Donkey Kong coming and swinging. He just gets like one good combo and that's a stock, right? Oh, I got hiccups. Okay, I'm good. Wait, before we go, I've decided I wanted to do this earlier. When that Min match happened. Where is it? Is this? No. This stage. Yeah, we got another Yoshi stage. I don't usually like to turn off stages in the middle of the tournament, but that's the second time we've had like a weird loss on that stage, so I'm just gonna do it. The CPUs don't know how to do that stage. It's too scary for them. Andros is backing his fellow monkey, that's true. Andros is betting all of his channel points on DK right now. Now, DK and Fox, both been in the game a pretty long time. Pretty familiar with each other's moves. DK is clearly... he's doing these little hops. He's predicting Fox trying to jump over him. And so he's trying to keep him under control. And it's working a little bit, but not as much as you'd hope. Ooh, first stock to DK. Ooh, that's a stock. Right back at even there. Okay, DK doesn't even need to use his final smash. He didn't need it. He said, no, I'm not using it today. I can win without it. Okay. And DK was cooking. He did. He's kind of killing it. Oh, but now we got the Star Fox stage. I actually almost turned this one off, because I feel like matches on this one aren't too good. But okay, already one stock down for Fox. That's rough. Is he gonna do it again? Okay. That was a little scary, but DK is kind of tearing ass in this set. He knows what Fox is all about, and he's here to win. Ooh, big hit. Barely avoids the KO. Did anyone else used to try and get in that little hole? Like back in the day? The little hole like at the back of the ship. It looks like a little doorway. Did anyone else always try to go in there? Anyways, Star Fox Final Smash. DK dead. Fox at the severe disadvantage here. If he cannot take down DK, he will be knocked out of the tournament. Higher half the Star Fox stage is just this single ship. You would not believe why it's called Star Fox. That's his ship, man. That's the Great Fox. It's also because half the Star Fox games are just Star Fox 64 again. Which, this ship is probably that's probably the game this is most featured in. Ooh. Okay, barely catches in. That'll be a stock, but Fox is at 120%. Any small tap could kill him. Fox doing his best to get in chip damage, playing it safe. Ooh, right at the edge. He has a shot. Will DK use it this time? Fox playing careful. Oh, there we go. Goodbye, Fox. That is our first elimination from the tournament. He almost came back to bring it to a third round, but unfortunately did not work out that way. Alright, DK is moving on. Okay. Goodbye, Fox. I'm so sorry. Who's next? Luigi! Luigi is back. And he is up against the DLC fighter, Min. Luigi is kind of unpredictable. Sometimes he plays out of his mind, and he wins the strangest matches. And other times he does exactly what you expect him to do. And you never know what Luigi you're gonna see in any given match. And then we have Min. I feel like Luigi doesn't have any ways to deal with Min's reach. I think, yeah, like, he has his fireballs to disrupt her attacks, I guess. That's kind of it. He is mostly a close combat fighter. So, if Min plays this right, she can just keep him away. But, let's just find out. We're gonna see what happens. Oh my god! Luigi with the big hit. The big up B. Alright, they're kind of staying away from each other. Shockingly evenly matched here. Could go either way. Anyone could get a kill here. Luigi barely recovers. Ooh, bad time to get killed there. That final smash is gone. Min has hers now. I believe the kill zone is pretty small on this stage. If Min can get him right by the edge, that might be a KO even at this percent. But she doesn't use it, unfortunately. Luigi's got it back. And he can use his from anywhere. Alright. 2 and 2. Ooh, Min is using long-range strats now. I think she's kind of realized that Luigi doesn't really have much to deal with her. So if she just stays away, he can't touch her. They're trying so hard to stay away from each other. Luigi, you can use that. Oh, he didn't even bother using it. He didn't want to just, like, get a stock while on the way out. He just accepted the loss. Now this one, a little closer range. The sides are sealed up, so the only way out is from the top. Definitely gonna be easier for Luigi to get in close, because he can come from below if he has to. Although they don't seem to be bothering with down there. They're pretty chill on this top platform. Luigi's one weakness, orange women, you're right. Luigi doing... oh... he tried to stall it out, but unfortunately... there we go. Almost even. Min can still bring it back. Ooh, big hit. Oh, caught in the final smash. Caught in the vacuum cleaner. Luigi is a little bit ahead, but if Min can knock out a stock, she can even it up pretty easily. Which, will she get the opportunity? Ooh. Luigi dodging the up smash. Okay, she still has her final smash. She can just let this rip if she wants. Get some damage. Oh, but... does not work that way, unfortunately. Alright, back at Unova League. This time, without a Pokemon present. We haven't had too many third matches in this bracket. It's been a pretty cut and dry bracket, but maybe as we approach the end, we'll start seeing more of them. Now, this terrain is kind of Min's forte. The upper platforms and the bottom are the perfect distance for her to hit down there or hit up there. Luigi looks like he's having trouble keeping up. Ooh, first stock down. This is gonna be rough. Okay, that should be a stock. Good time to use that. Even once again. But Luigi is a little more wiser to what Min is capable of on this stage. Okay, Luigi's on his last stock. If he loses one more, he's eliminated. He's gotta do it. He's gotta win. The vacuum misses. Oh, the position of where he used that. The stage. I didn't know it interacted like that. Wasn't able to suck them in. This could be a Min sweep. Well, it's not really a sweep because she did lose a match, but it does look like it's in Min's favor. She will get to live on and potentially enact the DLC curse. Oh, this could be it. Didn't even need it. You said get out of here. I don't need to call on those lesser fighters. Oh, that's Min. Luigi eliminated. Alrighty. Next up, we got, Pac-man, Donkey Kong. I think these guys are buds. Right? Anybody else agree? I think this is gonna be a real fun match. They're gonna have a lot of fun together. Doesn't matter which one of them wins. They're still friends. And they're going for pizza after this. That's what I think. Yeah, we'll start. That's fine. Pac-Man can spawn a banana, can he? Is that one of his options for the fruit? If so, that might go hard. We'll see if he uses that strat. This is just serious stage. It's not that serious, they're just hanging out. They're having a good time, look at them. Ooh. Big hit. Now, does he get a kill with this? That's the big question. No, he does not. He doesn't hit. I don't remember Pac-Man's Final Smash being that bad. I feel like it's usually decent. But I guess if you just let it rip anywhere on the stage, it gets tough. Ooh, DK was trying to aim that right at the edge. Pac-Man knocked himself down with that one. Ooh, uh-oh. Pac-Man last stock. DK has not lost a stock yet. Okay. Still not looking good for Pac-Man, but at least he's getting somewhere. DK looked confused for a second, looking back and forth, not sure where to go. Is the game footage bugging out? Oh, it looks like it is. Hold on. Pause that. I don't know how to fix that, TBH. It's fixed? Got it. It's simply that easy to fix. No need to restart the stream. Also, the match is over. Congratulations, Donkey Kong. Now's the next one. Donkey Kong uses a special world-breaking technique to kill Pac-Man. That's true. That's a new technique they added in Bonanza. You would know if you collected all the Bonandium gems or whatever they're called. I haven't played it yet. I don't know anything. Oh shit, is the prediction still going? No, okay, it is good. Okay. I didn't know if I had to restart it because we restarted the stream. But apparently you can just run predictions, even if stream isn't going, I guess. That's okay. Anyways, we're back. And, Pac-Man has lost the stock already. I don't know when that happened. I think I was looking away. Oh, he's actually gonna hit this time. Huge. Remember, I think it was 2 streams ago, we were talking about how bad Sonic's Final Smash was, and then he, like, got all of his kills with it. Well, I don't think it was necessarily that good, but it's weird to think that Sonic's Final Smash is better than Pac-Man's. I guess they're kind of similar, just different directions. Damn, brutal. The big Donkey Kong sweep. Unfortunately, that means Pac-Man is out of here. The pack is, in fact, not back. Donkey Kong. Repack 2 cancel. They are now making 64 repack. Donkey Kong 64 repack is now happening. Best viewers! Fanciful burglar. I can't say that word. I'm not gonna try and say it again. I'm embarrassed. I have to ban you now. Speech impediment strikes again. I think it's funny to have these bots where it'll have real words in it and then they just key smash the end of it. Why do they do that? A coward? Yeah, I mean, they are the best. That might have been worth looking at, but it's too late now. I got embarrassed and banned them because I couldn't say their name. Anyway. Wendy versus Min again. The run back. This does not usually happen in loser's bracket. Where's Min again? Oh, okay. Everything came together for this moment. Now, it may be easy to say that because Wendy won this matchup last time, Wendy's gonna win it again. But we have seen these runbacks go the opposite way before. Min has gone through a little more fights. She had a pretty good showdown with Luigi. Something crazy might happen, is all I'm saying. Maybe the stages... You know what? The Wendy versus Min fight was the one where the Yoshi's Island stage, or the Yoshi Story stage, did cause some issues. So maybe without that stage in the rotation, Min has a better chance. Those dastardly clouds. Nobody can deal with them. Let's go. They got the Persona stage. I always forget this one's in the game. Oh, first stock! Wow! Min having a lot more dominance this go around. I think Wendy came in here expecting the same result as last time. She's like, oh, I'm gonna beat this girl. Just like I did last time. It's gonna be easy. But she wasn't prepared for Min to be a little more warmed up. Min has fought these battles before. Okay. Min Min's going kind of crazy. This might be the DLC curse coming back. She remembered she's a DLC character, and that means she has to be good. Alright, first stock taken from Min Min. Ooh, not able to recover. This might be rough. This might be a little scary. Wendy's suddenly clawing her way back into having a chance. But Min Min is not letting her have that chance. She is doing everything she can to prevent it. There we go. First match down. Where are we going next? Donkey Kong. Okay, this stage is scary. I do not know if Min Min can use her recovery on the rock on the far right. I would guess she can. I know that, okay, she can. That's not too scary then. She might be okay. This does mean, because her recovery is very vertical, and this stage does not have much space on the sides. So she can pretty much rely on her recovery, no matter what. Ooh, bad spot. Oh, no. From under the stage. It always amuses me how much these CPUs love fighting on this rock. It's so funny. They don't need to do that. Wendy did not need to do that. What was she cooking? She's crazy. She's upset. She hates this match. She's pulling a Ganondorf right now. Okay, she got one stock off. We've had a lot of, like, really close 3 stocks. I need to see Min Min versus Incineroar. It might happen. If Min Min wins this, all she has to do is take down Donkey Kong and it'll happen. Min Min's going crazy. She is dominating this rock over here. This is her element. Now if she uses this, it would go crazy if she used it. No, she doesn't need it. She's just crouching. She's just sitting there. And that's a Min Min win. We love to see it. Min moves on. And now Wendy's eliminated. No more Koopalings. Get rid of that. We don't need the Koopalings in this. Alright. Now, Min previously beat Luigi, but can she beat another 64 veteran? Donkey Kong hits a lot harder. Okay. Cast your votes now. So at this point, we have 4 people left in the tournament. Donkey Kong, Min, Incineroar, Captain Falcon. 2 64 veterans versus 2 ultimate newcomers. Quite the predicament that we have here. Ironically, every single bracket winner up till now. I've only been talking about the DLC curse. But the only characters who have broken the curse have been Ness and Richter. So we're in a curse of 64 and ultimate characters winning these brackets. So, no matter what happens, we're still in that for this bracket too. So, let's go. Let's go, girlies. Let's do this. Maybe next time we'll get something crazy happening. Does anyone else forget this is a Zelda stage in this game? I always associate it with K. Rool for some reason. I mean, not for some reason. I think anybody knows why, but I don't know. I think it's a crime that you can't play Gangplank Galleon or the other one on this stage. Okay, Min, she has lost a stock, but she is controlling the field pretty well. Alright, this pretty much puts it back at even. Alright, if PK hits this. Oh, and he does. I think that's a stock right there. Oh, yeah. Min's gonna have to claw her way out of this one. Alright. 1-1. DK charging up an attack to use later. His secret tool. Trying to fight in the water? Min Min's looking rough for someone who's playing by the ledge. Ooh, and that's it. This match goes to DK. Min Min has an uphill battle. And it's one of these stages. This is very bad for her recovery. Okay, first stock to DK. I'm just kind of like locked in. I'm just mesmerized by the life-changing fight on my television right now. Min Min trying to even it out. Good for her. Oh, uh-oh. Min Min whiffing all of her shots just to get hit by a final smash. It's not looking good. Min Min believers, you gotta send your energy. If she loses this, there will never be an ARMS 2. Just held her? Donkey Kong going back to his roots for a second. He just had like a flashback there. Oh, damn. That was rough. That was a upsetting finish. The shield into the grab. That's a Donkey Kong win. Our DLC character eliminated. Alright. Goodbye, Min Min. I'll miss you. Alright. 3 characters left. We've got losers finals here. Incineroar versus Donkey Kong. 2 big hitters. No matter which of these characters wins, they've both fought Captain Falcon in this bracket. So we will be getting a run back. Cast your votes now. Green Incineroar. I didn't do that. I don't know how that happened. That's the shake-up. If Incineroar loses this, he's gonna dye his fur green. He was just showing us a vision of what could happen. Yeah, this is a hard one. These are both beefy characters. Incineroar goes a little crazier, for the better and for the worst. But DK has a lot of keep away options. Let's just start it. I need to see what happens. Cat versus Ape, who wins? We're back in Saffron City, by the way. I feel like we've seen a lot of repeat stages today. Both of these guys coming out of the gate swinging. Incineroar has always been playing to win. I feel like DK, he's kind of warmed up over the course of the tournament. He is realizing, oh, I'm really close to winning. I may as well just go with it. Let's go. You cannot shield the final smash. I'm sorry, DK. Doesn't work like that. I do like that even though they took out the bongo final smash for DK, his punches still sound like the bongos. I think that's a good touch. That's awesome. Incineroar in a scary position here. But it's okay, he's still fighting for his life. He doesn't let it stop him. But that will stop him, is the thing. The thing that I don't think he predicted. Back on Fire Emblem stage. I think Incineroar is going to do something crazy off the ledges of these, but we'll see. Ooh, early kill for Incineroar. It was pretty quick. Yeah, that's what I thought. I said it would happen. He just loves to do that. But I guess it worked out. He got his final smash. And, that's a KO. This happened to my cat once. Is your cat okay? Who are they fighting? Damn, that was a pretty fast match. Okay. The third match on Peach's Castle. This one's for all the marbles. Whoever wins this moves on. They were also fighting DK. That's crazy. They shouldn't let cats do that, clearly. It doesn't seem very healthy. Bonanza spoilers. And you got your cat in Bonanza? That's crazy. In my opinion, I think Incineroar's biggest failing in this bracket so far has been that they're not using Revenge enough. I swear I've only seen them use it like twice. Nintendo moved beyond stealing fan art. They're stealing real living beings now? That's messed up. I can't believe they would do that. Also, Incineroar's kind of winning. Are we gonna get the 64 versus 64 character finale, or are we getting 64 versus Ultimate? Anything could happen. Put me in Pikmin Force's stupefying shitfucker? Wait, that's kinda awesome. Yippee! Incineroar win! It wasn't? Oh, okay. That's fair then. Okay. This is it. I gotta get my energy back. I haven't had any, like, besties in this bracket. I feel like I've been kind of low energy. But this is the finale. This is, the big one. Captain Falcon versus Donkey Kong. There's 3 pages of the Piccolopedia dedicated to Louis talking about how much I suck shit. He says not even salt can save this one. So, to recap, Captain Falcon has to lose 2 sets because this is a double elimination. So DK has a very tough climb here. We saw him lose against Captain Falcon in the very first match of the tournament. Oh wait, no, it was Incineroar that won. Sorry. Hold on. I was like blacked out for a second. Scratch everything I just said. I can't spell Incineroar. Okay, that's how we spell it now. So for reference, this prediction is only gonna go for the first set. If this is not for all the marbles, unless Captain Falcon wins, then that is all the marbles. But we'll run another one if Captain Falcon loses and we have to go to a second set. Keep that in mind. So it is very likely Captain Falcon has the advantage here. He secured his spot through the winner's bracket. But okay, this is a rematch Incineroar was also in Winners Finals. And Incineroar did manage to take a match off Captain Falcon. The question is, has their experience through Losers Bracket hardened them? Are they now prepared to face Captain Falcon? Or will he be too much of a speedy little freak for him to keep track of them? Here we go with the bracket finals. Let's see what happens. Both of these characters started with a 10%, if you recall. Paper Mario stage! I'm so happy. We never see this. I've had this in the rotation since the beginning, and I've never seen it. Early kill. Incineroar's going crazy. He's also popping off for Paper Mario. We love to see it. I didn't realize this is a walk-off stage, by the way, but that's just how it goes. This is exactly what I needed for energy. I needed to see Paper Mario. Oh, they're fighting on the windmill? This is like the rock in Pongo Falls or whatever. Okay, Incineroar's going crazy. Incineroar wants that victory. He wants that victory battle royale. I don't think this is a kill, but depending on what direction he goes, it might be. Okay, he's fine. Fighting for trans rights, true. I think this is a fight for trans rights versus trans wrongs here. I don't know who is for who, but... Okay, neither of those final smashes got a stop, but it put a lot of damage on the board. Now we're 1-1. Because this is a walk-off stage, Captain Falcon, despite the damage disadvantage, he could get this stock. He could take this match. Right here. Captain Falcon somehow takes the first match. Paper Mario. The great equalizer. And now we have Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic Beyond the Grave. Incineroar going kind of crazy with racking up the damage. Okay, first off, starting just like the last one. Can Incineroar keep the lead, though? Smash you and beg you to put Radical Highways in second Sonic stage? I would do anything to swap out this stage for any other Sonic stage. I hate this stage. The only reason it's in the rotation is because I want a Sonic stage in the rotation, and I think Green Hill is way worse. But at least that's, like, fine. Like, I'm fine with the gimmick. Anyway, Incineroar is in the lead by a full stock. Smash 6 on a Splash Hill. Them going back 10 years, 10, 15 years to add a Smash 4, or, that game stage. I forget. Incineroar having a little bit of trouble getting his hands on Captain Falcon here. Captain Falcon is being very serious. We just barely avoided that. Somehow Incineroar is not dying on that side of the stage. He is hanging on for his life here. Okay. Now we're almost even, honestly. That 50%? That's not much. But it will probably be the deciding factor when you put this in it. Alright. 1-1. If Incineroar can pull through, we'll have a little reset, and they'll get to go again. Otherwise, Captain Falcon could just end everything here. It's all, we come back to where we began, on the Fire Emblem stage. Ooh, first stock down. Incineroar trying to get a revenge off to boost up his power, but it's not working out. He does hit these, though. He has hit, like, almost every final smash, I think. And Captain Falcon has also hit nearly every final smash. They're kind of even in this regard. 2-1. We could be seeing the end of this tournament in a few short minutes. They're both fighting for their lives out here. They know this is the end. Incineroar's gotta pull overtime to have a chance. Oh, and that's it. That's the end of the tournament. Captain Falcon wins. Turns out that Smash 64 is the best one. Hold on, what did I... That's Captain Falcon. Captain Falcon will be joining Ness and and Piranha Plant and Richter. Hold on. We got Richter, Piranha Plant, Hero, Banjo and Kazooie, Ness, and Byleth. They'll be joining. They're together now. I don't know what Captain Falcon's gonna do against Byleth, but that's okay. He's gonna figure that out eventually. Anyway, I'll probably stream another one of these in the near future. Maybe, I don't know if it'll be next week, maybe the week after. Hold on, let me look at the calendar. I need to examine. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. I was thinking of maybe also doing another video game stream today. Maybe like Color Splash or something, but I'm tired. I'm sleepy as hell. So, thanks everybody who stopped by. I feel like everybody lost. I feel like everybody, like nobody got what they wanted. There was at least one Captain Falcon fan. I think. Yeah, there was. But I don't know. I think I'm done. Yeah. Everybody, have a good day. Get, yeah, this was a filler bracket, kinda. A lot of weirdos. No one too crazy. But yeah, everybody have a good day. Get yourself a snack. Get some treats. Have a good meal. And get a lot of sleep. Forever. Wait. I know we had Sans earlier. But what if? Here, you know what? I think Sans could do this. The stream ends. The stream ends when Sans dies. When Sans loses all his stocks. Here, hold on. One day we'll see 300 versus 300 Sans, maybe. I'm gonna put a prediction here. Can Sans take one stock? This is our prediction. He doesn't have to win. He just has to take one stock. You can make it big. You can make it big here. Stream will end when Sans loses all 3 of his stocks. Let's go. All my points in on this. True.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, well, he lost his stock. Captain Falcon is styling on him, but this stage is a little scary because it's a moving one. So Captain Falcon might, like, just fall off and die, and that would count for Sans taking a stock, right?